Hello everyone, this is Professor Maloney, and today I'm making a video recording to demonstrate approximately 28 tasks from your Microsoft Word training modules at the MindTap site for the CGS 1060 class you're in with me. So, as I mentioned in class last week, with Windows 10, you only have 21 tasks, and you're going to be given an exam on that on the 28th. I believe it's the 28th. Verify here. 28th is Monday. March the 1st. On Tuesday, March the 1st, you're going to be given an exam on that Windows 10. And then 2 weeks after that, you're going to be given an exam on Microsoft Word. But Microsoft Word is going to have 126 tasks. That's exactly 6 times the number of tasks as in Windows 10. Okay, imagine 21, so say 42, right? 63, 84, 105, and then 126, 6 times the number of tasks. And just to let you know, if you want to get excited about Excel, Excel's 135 tasks. So why am I bringing this up? I'm bringing this up to let you know that I start this class with a fairly difficult section, the 5 computer concepts quizzes, because some of those quizzes have like 55, 60, 65 questions. But those are, very, very, very small weighted in the category of how your final class grade, score is derived. You get 5% of your class grade from those 5 computer concepts quizzes. You get 2% of your final class grade from your bio post and making a post to one other student. But you can't make that up, and it's already too late to do those. The computer concepts quizzes and the Windows 10 trainings are both due on February 28th. And again, the Windows 10 exam is March the 1st. That exam is worth 10% of your class grade. And then every other exam, there's 4 other exams, there's a total of 5. Every exam is worth 10% of your final grade. So half of your class grade comes from exams. All the exams, though, are based on trainings at MindTap. So the Windows 10 training, with only 21 tasks, gives you a great opportunity to basically get 100 on what amounts to being 10% of your final class grade. So that's great, right? But then you have 2 weeks to do 4 trainings for Word and 3 projects for Word. I'm going to be doing a demonstration video on how to do a project in Word next class, which would be this one here is Thursday the 24th. So the next one is next Tuesday the 1st. So in addition to taking your exam on Windows 10, you're going to have a demonstration project to help you do maybe a third or 40%, something like 33 to 40%, something in there, in terms of the first project that you have to do in this class, which will be for Word. All right. But for right now, I'm just going to demonstrate anyway 7 tasks from each of the 4 modules of Microsoft Word trainings. So the first module, to let you know, has 56 tasks, I believe. The second module has about 12, so 56 and 12 is 68. The third one, I believe, has 43. So 43, and if I said 68, that's 108, 111. And then the fourth module has about 15, so 111 and 15 is 126 tasks. All right? All right, so let's get to it. So I'm going to go over to MindTap, the MindTap site for our class, and that's where I'm going to demonstrate how to do these training tasks. As I also said in class last week, I know I'm going to say that 100 times in this class. That's just the way it is. But you go to Student Start here. You obviously need your MindTap access code. You needed it a week prior to tonight. This is again the 24th. If you didn't have it by the 17th, I reserve the right to drop you because this class is only 10 weeks long. We're already at the end, basically, of week 2. Okay, so make sure you have that and that you're doing your work. All right, so I click here, and then we're over to MindTap for this class. Well, we will be in a few seconds. All right, so now in Technology for Success, one last time I'll remind you, Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, Module 4, and Module 5, you have to do the 5 quizzes. I'll just go into Module 5 for this time. Remember, you have to do all the links, it's recommended that you do all the links, okay, because it'll help you then get ready for the quiz. And on the review section, there's 3 activities. It's recommended that you do those, okay? And then down here is the quiz. And you see it's due February 28th at 11:59 p.m. And only 2 people have submitted it thus far. Okay, only 2. All right. Okay. Now, collapse all. But there's also 1, 2, 3, and 4 modules. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And then Windows 10 is also due, and that's in operating systems. Windows 10 training is due on February the 28th as well. And then the exam is the next day. Okay. The next day, Tuesday, March 1. You take your Windows 10 exam. That's 5 days from today. Today is February 24th, in case you're curious. It unlocks only at 6:30 p.m. You can only take this exam during class. Your class starts at 6:20 p.m. and the class part goes until 8:10 p.m. and then my office hour goes from 8:20 p.m. Until 9 p.m. Okay, on Tuesday and Thursday nights. But in any event, so you have your Windows 10 exam. And at the same time, after that exam, I'm then going to play a Word project demonstration video. Okay? All right. Now, but for today, I'm demonstrating Microsoft Word training. Okay? So you see that the exam for Word is due, or is going to be on the 15th again during class, 6:30 to 7:40 is 70 minutes. You get 70 minutes or until 7:40 p.m., whichever comes first. So if you started at 7:15 p.m., well, you're not going to finish it. It's going to be over at 7:40, or it's going to tell you you're going to get a 20% penalty. Okay, 20% late penalty kicks in 1 minute after the due date for the exam, and it goes until March 21st. So you get 6 days for late penalty if you don't do it on time. All right. Okay, but this is just training. So Word Module 1, you click on it, you see it's all due on March 14th. Here's the first training. Okay. I demonstrate typically in my classes somewhere between 4, 5, 6, or 7 tasks for each module of training. So you see here it's Word Module 1 training. There are 56 tasks. If I click this hamburger icon looking menu button and then scroll down, you see all these are Word Module 1 tasks that you have to do. It's not true, false. It's not a multiple choice test, that kind of stuff. This is you doing. So if you have to switch to read mode or move text, copy and paste using a particular paste option, change printing options, whatever, okay? But what I do is, so I'll start here and go through the first 6 or 7 tasks, all right? I'm going to make, first of all, it's run in what we call a pop-up window, all right? That's basically a virtual machine. So regardless of if you're on a Mac, regardless of if you're on a Windows machine, regardless of if you have Office 2010 on your computer, literally 11 years old, or Office 2007 even older, or if you have 2016 or 2013 or 2012 and 2014, I think, or one or the other is a Mac, an old version. But anyway, okay, this you're running when you open this up, you're running it on a virtual machine, and this virtual machine is using Office 365 Pro Plus, which is also Office 2019 if you download it to your computer. All right, okay, but I'm just demonstrating some tasks. So I'm going to blow this up to make it bigger. Okay, so it's now taking up the whole screen, and this is the instruction. So if the instructions are in the way, you just click on it and move it around anywhere you want to move it, but only within the virtual machine. Okay, so I'll leave it right there and read it. So create a new blank document. Now, because I made that this virtual machine take up most of my screen now, this bottom row here that you're looking at, the very, very, very bottom, that's my computer, which is running Windows 11. Okay, so Windows 10, which is what this virtual machine is running in conjunction with Office 2019, also known as 365 Pro Plus when you're doing it online. So anyway, when I talk about your taskbar, it's this one. Okay, these items right up here. Okay, when I talk about your start menu, it's this one. So again, if I make this smaller to restore it down, okay, this would be your start menu. This is the type to search. Here's your taskbar. Over here on the right side is your notifications and your clock. And if you're making, need to make the screen to show the desktop, it's this little line over here. Okay, but right now it's just create a new blank document. I'm going to make it big again. Okay, so all right, I can click in here, the start menu, where they have Word. I can also just click on this Word document here to see if they'll let me do it. And then I'm going to just go ahead and do it. Let me tell you, you get to do each task 10,000 times if you want to. And as long as you have that many millions of years to do it, because obviously it would take forever. But you can do it as many times as you want. You must do the apply mode. So the apply mode is the default mode. That's the one where you have to do it. Okay. If you don't know how to do it, I still recommend you try. And then if you do it 2 or 3 times and you just cannot figure it out, then you click the practice mode or the observe mode. The observe mode plays a narration, about a 45-second, maybe a 1-minute long video for that particular task. And then the narrator does the pointing and the clicking for you. Okay. The practice mode is exactly the same in terms of it's the same narration and it's the same narrator, but when she tells you point and click on something, you have to do the pointing and clicking, but it'll come with a red border around it. All you do is click. Okay. But then these do not count. Okay. So these are just to help you. You must always do apply. So every new task that I'm doing here, you'll see it's always going to start with the apply. So create a new blank document. Because it's a blank document, if I click on this thing here, which is already a Word document that's open, it's just on my taskbar, then to create a new blank document, I then have to go into the file menu from this document and then click new and then blank document. So that's one more step than if I just click over here. So they might let you do this one. I'm not positive, but either way, I'm going to do it from the start menu. So start menu, hello. What the heck's going on? Power down again. Which one was I on? Start menu. Huh. Oh, okay. Maybe, okay. So in this case, they're just not letting me do that. So they want me to actually do it from the file menu. So, you know, if you click your start menu, you'll see Word. So, but obviously, yes, also file. You can also right click, by the way, right click and then, okay, in this case, maybe not. Let's see if there's a new. Usually there's new and then a folder. Okay, a folder, in this case Word. But anyway, so from the file menu, okay, then we want to do a new, and then we want a blank document. Okay, so that then says apply complete, you've completed the task. So now if you go back to your task list, you'll see you got a green check mark here. Okay, if you did it via the, let me collapse that again. If you did it via the observe or the practice, you wouldn't get the check mark. You always have to do the apply. So you don't want to do the observe or the practice unless you can't figure it out, because otherwise you'll be on this for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Okay. So anyway, I'm now on task 2. So again, I'm going to make it bigger. So task 2, task instructions. Now it's saying start Word 2019. Well, so again, I can click this Word document that's open, or now let's see if I can click in the start menu and start it that way, because you don't see a file menu here. Okay, so I'll go from the start menu, so in here, and then the way the start menu works on Windows computers, you have a most used list, which in this case they're just showing out everything that's Microsoft. So you figure that, right? I mean, it's a Microsoft application, so they're going to show you that stuff. But I can click Word here, or I can scroll down to the A through Z sort and then click on Word in the W's. Okay, so they would both be correct. So I'll just click on it here. Okay, so that shows that's done as well. Then it rolls to the next task. Again, I'll move it up here. Use the text insert chart in the tell me box to get help on how to insert a chart. So in other words, this is saying if you don't know how to insert a chart or anything in Word, this is just a demonstration, but they want to know, they want to let you know how you would do it. So there's a tell me box, okay? The tell me box is right here. It says, tell me what you want to do. You just click right there, okay? And you see this has the two words insert chart have a black background. You may or may not be able to see that. So that tells me just type those two words. So in here, in the tell me box, insert chart, I always type everything in the same case they use. In this case, they typed lowercase, so I did it. If they had typed a capital for the first letters, I would have done that too. Okay, so insert chart, and then it says to get help on inserting a chart. So I do the insert chart here, and then it look what's under it now. Get help on insert chart. That's what they're telling me to get help on inserting a chart. So this one right here, if I click this, then I come over here, add or remove titles, add a chart to your document, or a video on adding charts. Well, they want me to get it specifically on inserting a chart. So obviously it's this one. So you're inserting a chart in your document. So you click that one. Okay. All right. Now, add the copy button to the quick access toolbar. All right. So the quick access toolbar is this stuff that you see up here. Right now, the only button that is accessible is the save button. Okay. Auto save is not on. The can't undo because I haven't selected anything. So the redo and the undo you can't do yet. This one here, though, allows you to add things to your quick access toolbar. So I can do it from in here, okay? But I can also go into my file, and in my file, I'd have to go down to options, okay? And in options, there will be quick access toolbar, and then you can go in and do whatever you want to do to it, okay? Now you might say, but Professor, I don't know this. I have no idea what the heck you're doing. Well, remember, I mean, I'm the professor for the class. So, I mean, most of these things I can do, but if I can't, I just Google them too, right? You can Google things. There is an ebook at this MindTap site. I'll show you that ebook later on, all right? But there's that. So there's a lot of help for you, but primarily you get the help by doing these trainings. And these trainings are what you need to understand when it comes time to take the exam, okay? All right, so anyway, I shall add the copy button to the quick access toolbar this way, all right? So here's quick access toolbar, and here's popular commands. It's already on popular commands, and here are the popular commands, okay? And over here is the quick access toolbar, and it's the option to customize it, okay? And you see there's only 4 things on it right now. Auto save, save, undo, and redo. The same things when I move this, okay? The same things we saw here, okay? Auto save and save, right next to each other. Undo and redo. But you can add more to it, right? And I said you can do this down arrow. But so for now, I want copy, right? So I select copy and I move it over there. Well, how do you move it? Via the add button. So you click the add button and you see now copy is on that quick access toolbar once I hit OK. Done. All right. All right. So I shall do, I think I said 7 for each one. Now, change the document's margins to the normal setting. So document margins are in either design or layout. I think it's layout. So I'm going to go ahead and actually margins, I think, is design. I'm going to click layout anyway. No, it's in layout. Okay. So documents margin. So I click layout, and then here the first item on the ribbon. This is the ribbon up here under the layout tab for margins. And I want to change the documents margins to the normal setting. You see right now, the one that has a grayish background is custom margin. See when I go away from it, it's in gray. All the others, none of the others are in gray. If I click the normal, then it's going to go in gray once I click it. So this is normal. That's what they want. So I'm going to click normal. Okay. Now it says I've done it. All right. But it moves me on. But either way, it was done right. Otherwise, it wouldn't then move on. Right. Okay. Now, number 6. Delete the words streamlining and. So anytime they want you to like select something, or they want you to delete something or do something with something, they'll always put it in like quote marks and stuff. So here's double quote marks. They want me to delete the words streamlining and from the first body paragraph. Okay. So the first body paragraph is what we need to go to, and we're looking for streamlining and. Okay, so body paragraphs are down here. Technically in Word, Dear Ms. Flores is a paragraph just because there's a space before it and after it. From Ms. Teresa Flores down to Chicago, Illinois is a paragraph because there's something, a blank line above it and under it. March 25, 2020 is even a paragraph because there's a space above it and below it, although this one may be done in the header. I'm not going to double click it to test that because I'm just wanting to do this task for us, okay? But this one is a normal, quote unquote, normal first body paragraph. So I'm looking for streamlining and. So it was a pleasure to meet you last week at the Health Site Conference. You mentioned that your company is interested in streamlining and. So these two words here, they want me to delete. Now I selected, right? I just clicked to the left of the S and dragged over until I got to end, the end of and. But I didn't go beyond that. Like, I could have done the space too, but you can see I started right at, I ended right at the end of the D. I started exactly to the left of the S. I didn't put in the blank spaces. If you put in blank spaces, you may not get it correct. See, they don't have spaces. That's why it's double quote and then the letter S. D double quote. If it was D space double quote, then yeah, they want you to put a space. All right. So anyway, and then delete that. So I just click on my delete key on my computer keyboard. All right, and that took. All right, next one. Type, so this will be the last one for this. Type project plan at the insertion point and then press enter. So the insertion point is where the cursor is blinking. You see, it's already blinking right there. So they want me to type project plan. Now in this case, I told you, it'll have a black like underscore like that. That means that's what they want you to type, or it might have double quotes. But either way, this one though has a capital letter for the first P and a capital letter for the word plan as well. So I've got to type project plan the way they did. So I'm going to type capital project. Project space plan. Okay. And then it looks to me like there's a space after the N. See, so I'm going to hit the space after the N. Oh, and it said try again. So now I'll just do again project plan, and now I'll just hit the enter. Okay, so sometimes you have to remember things, because if that question shows up on the exam and you would have typed a space like I was trying to do, it'd say it's incorrect. When you do these in the exam, you get exactly 1 attempt at the exam, okay, and you get 2 attempts at each task. So if the exam has 30 questions, you get to take that exam 1 time. But if you get, let's say, question number 3 wrong, it'll let you try question number 3 1 more time. All right. All right. So anyway, that's the first module. I said I'm going to do 7 from each. So I'll go ahead and shut this one down. It looks like it's up here. Okay. And in your case, you'd say, okay, you want to make sure you do save your work. But I'm just going to click this X here and go back, but now go to module 2 training. So module 2. And by the way, in this class, everything with that orange filled in bubble are things you are getting graded on. So like you don't, and by the way, I said I'd show you the ebook. The ebook is over on the right side of the screen. It says full book right now, but you can also just click for each link above what you're doing to just read that portion of it. Okay. So if you open up the full book, you just click on the right side where it shows that blue thing. And then if you go to, when it pops up, table of contents, and it shows you everything. Okay. So this, what you're doing right now in Technology for Success, those 5 quizzes. Quiz 1, that's module 1. Quiz 2, that's module 2. So 3, 4, and 5, that's the 5 modules you have to do. You don't need to do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. All right. Anyway, so I'm going to close that again. Close that. Okay. So now I want module 2. And module 2, I think I told you, I think has 12 tasks. So remember it was 56 in the first one, first module. See, this one's only 12, but I'm still going to do, quite a few of them. All right. Now this one, let me make it bigger. So this one's saying, create a 0.5 inch. In other words, a ½ inch. When you see a double quote mark, that means a ½ inch. Well, that means an inch. That's an inch marker. So if it says 0.5, they mean 1/2 of 1 inch. So first line indent in the first body paragraph. So here's the first body paragraph. okay, where it says Carter Healthcare. Now, the indents are up here on this thing here, which is called the ruler, all right? Now, this may look like 1 mark to you. It's actually 3 marks. If I hover on the bottom portion right here, it says left indent. So that is a left indent. I don't want a left indent. I want a first line indent, okay? So then if I go up to the next one, you might think it's part of the top one, but it's not. This middle one here, if I hover, see it says hanging indent. So it's not a left indent, okay? It's not a hanging indent, but the next one is a first line indent. So this is the one I want. So I got to make that top icon, that top button, if you want to call it that, come over to the 1/2 inch. So since there is 1 and we're over here, obviously the 1/2 is this, just like on a ruler, the 1/2 inch is going to be bigger than the eighths of an inch and the 1/4 of an inch, right? So I'm going to take the top one, verify it says first line indent again, click it and drag and release it when I get to that big center one. So it's more or less underneath the R in paragraph. So right there, right there, okay? So I'm going to let it go there. And, oh, it didn't like it, so I didn't actually get it on that line. So let me go again to right there. Okay. Ah, what's going on? Oh my God, what in the heck is happening? That is weird. That is that. First body paragraph. Go over to that. Okay, you know what? I think I had actually clicked next to the heading, meaning, let me go back there. I hate to make these long, but I think what I did, yeah, you see where the cursor is? That's where I didn't move it over here. So you got to be very careful and pay attention. So they said in the first body paragraph. So I have to click here. Let me go stay here. So here, right, where it was, if I move this to the 1/2 inch mark, it's going to mark it as wrong. Okay, so that's on that 1/2 inch mark right there. And by the way, they don't care if you're a hair over or a hair short. But if it says incorrect and you're that close, it wouldn't be incorrect. It's because I'm in the wrong spot. So here's where they want it. Now I go over here to that one and I move it. And again, just stop basically on that middle line right there. It says it's complete. Okay, so you got to pay attention. And again, if you don't know it, you can click practice or observe, and I'll be doing that on 1 or 2 of these. Okay, so that was number 1. So now number 2, modify the footnote text style text to use 12-point text, double line spacing, and a first line indent. So footnote text is this stuff down here where it says telemedicine is part of the training division. This other footnote looking thing is actually a figure note. So for this stuff up here, it's a figure, and they're telling you what that figure is. But they want me to do something with this footnote. So modify the style. So I think I probably have to click either at the beginning or just in it. As long as I'm down here in it, it's probably okay. But I'll click at the beginning of the T. Okay. All right. So modify the footnote text style. Normally, I right-click if it lets me. So I'm going to try to right-click and see what my choices are. Okay, so I right-clicked and I got choices. So I'm now looking for footnote text style. So footnote text, I see style and I see go to foot. I don't want to go to it. I want to modify a style. So I don't see a footnote text style, but I bet it's going to be in this style. So I click this style. Okay, it's correct. Well, it's either correct because it let me come here, or it's not going to say it's wrong depending on what I do in here. Okay, so now it says modify the footnote text. So it wants me to use 12-point text. All right, well, I see that I'm using 10-point font here, 10 points, sorry. They said 12-point. So there's a modify right next to the 10-point. So if I click modify, it's probably going to be that. No, it's not. Let's see, I'm on footnote text. Oh, shoot. Yeah, baby. All right, so footnote text. Modify. Okay, I got to click the modify, not click into the number. Okay, so click the modify and then change this to 12. Okay, so that part's done. And now down below, it doesn't say 10-point. Now it says font 12-point. So that part is done. Now I have to do double line spacing. Well, you can see the spacing is up here. Okay, double is probably this one. It looks, you know, like there's a big gap. But if it's not, it's okay, because on the applies, you can do them 1,000,000 times. And remember, if you don't get it right though after 3 or 4 tries, then you click on practice or observe. It's probably this one, okay? Let's see. Yeah, now it's double space. Okay, so let's just click this one next to it. What the heck is that? That's 1.5. All right, so 1.5. This is obviously one line, then single. Okay, so double space is this one. So I've done, first I'm modifying the style, right? I right-clicked on that footnote, and then I clicked the word style. Then I just tried to change the down box, but it wouldn't let me. You got to click the modify. There's a modify button, you know, 1 page back, which I then clicked, and then I changed it to 12. Then I changed it to double line spacing, and now I have to do a first line indent. So first line, let's see, hover to see, it doesn't tell me. It's not that stuff. First line, that's probably in format actually, but footnote text, that's a style. I think it's in the format. What am I formatting? I want a first line indent. First line indent is a paragraph property, so it's probably in paragraph. So I click paragraph. Now there's a lot. Here's indentation, first line indent. So that's left, that's right. That's not what I want. So it's a special. So I click special, and there it is, first line indent. So I click it, and now does it say anything else? No, it just says first line indent. So then I'm going to click OK. Okay. Now it's bringing me back to this page, and now it says first line indent. See, it's got that 0.5. It's got the double space. It's got the 12 point. So it looks like I've done everything. So I say OK one more time, and then yet another one more time. Now here I may have to say apply before close, because when you see the word apply, normally they want you to do it, even though normally, I won't say normally. Anyway, so I'm going to click apply. Okay, so apply. So I had to go back 3 times. But anyway, you know, you do it and you just see. All right, change to footnote numbering to use the ABC format, footnote numbering. So, you know, the footnotes are down here now, right? So I want to now change that, change it to use the ABC format. So I'm going to, again, right-click and see if that does anything for me. So I want footnote numbering. Go to footnote, note options maybe. I'll try note options. Or actually, wait, it's this. Bullets. It may be this, actually. Let me go here. No. Oh, it's not a bullet, silly me. Yeah, no. So so they're not charging this as wrong yet, but I'll just click away to get out of it. All right, so right-click. Maybe it's in paragraph again or in font. Paragraph or font. Let's try font. Nope. Okay. So here, right click. Note options. Here we go. So note options, and there's a number format, numbering, and they want that to be ABC instead. And ABC, there's a capital and a little. So that this is little. So we pick the little. And then say apply. Done. Okay. All right, now, in the blank paragraph, at the end of the document, insert a works cited list using the bibliography gallery, right? Okay, so this is Module 2, and Module 2 is wanting us to do things with citations and bibliography. Obviously, this tells me that. So that's always in the References tab. And they already said in the blank paragraph at the end of the document. So I think they were here. I don't think I clicked there, but if I did and it's wrong, then I'll fix it. But I believe that's where the cursor was. So I'm going to go to References, okay? And they want me to insert a works cited list using the bibliography gallery. So here's the bibliography gallery, okay? And they want works cited. So here's bibliography, here's references, here's works cited. They're all the same. It's just that there's slight differences. And some people like to call their references works cited. Some like to call references references. And some people like to call references bibliographies. So it doesn't matter, except they told us works cited. So we click works cited. Okay. All right. So next one. Insert a built-in bibliography built-in bibliography without a pre-formatted heading in the blank paragraph at the end of the document. So again, they're in the right spot. You see where the cursor is blinking? I didn't click there. So they're just always putting me where I need to be, I think. Okay. All right. So insert a built-in bibliography. So again, bibliography, it's still in the references. Okay. So it's references again. And it's bibliography again. So this time, though, they don't want bibliography, they don't want references, and they don't want works cited. They want to insert a built-in. So insert a bibliography, okay? And that's what they wanted. All right. All right, so now number 6, I'll do 1 or 2 more to get to 6 or 7. Create a 0.2-inch hanging indent in the first bulleted paragraph in the document, okay? So in the first bulleted paragraph, the first bulleted paragraph to me is this. So create a 0.2-inch hanging indent in the first bulleted paragraph. Yeah, so to me it's in here. Actually, it looks like it's already made. There is an indent. Anyway, so what I'll do is I guess click here. Okay, so click there and make this hanging. So remember the hanging is not that one. It's the second one, I think. Yeah, this is the hanging. I'll move, so 0.2 of an inch. Let's see. So 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, 0.10, 0.12, 0.14, 0.16. No, 0.2. I don't know if they mean 0.2 it's off an inch though. So this is an inch. So how many bullets are in, or how many, what are you called? So that's from there to there is 1, there to there is 2, there to there is 3, there to there is 4. So it's 8. So 1 is 0.125. I'm not really sure what to do here. I'm going to just go in 1. 0.2. Why doesn't it? You know, I may have to do this one different. Maybe there's another way to do it where you put the point number. I'll just let go here anyway, just to see. Ah, it was that. Okay. So, but let's go back to that one and do that via something else. We'll do that one now via practice, where they tell us. Okay, so practice. So you click practice. Remember this, you don't get credit for it. Now it has the blue background, but once I play the practice, then they're going to say, now do you want to watch the observe or the apply? And you have to do the apply at some point, right? So assuming we didn't get it right the first time, then after practice or observe or both, you'd have to click apply to get credit. So this is practice.
Set a hanging indent for a paragraph when you want all lines except the first line indented from the left margin. Click in the first bulleted paragraph.
So I did click in there. Oh, I'm in practice, so I have to do it. Yeah. See, so they show us where it is. From the left bracket to the right bracket, anywhere in there I have to click. So I'll just click right next to that A, which is barely in it, but it is in
the paragraph group, click the dialog box launcher.
Ah, okay. So see, I didn't do that. So this is a paragraph group launcher. So I'll click that this time.
The paragraph dialog box opens and displays the indents and spacing tab.
Okay.
Click the special arrow.
Okay, we did that in the first one where I made it left indent.
The dialog box displays a list of
line,
special indentation
okay,
settings.
This is the one we want hanging.
In the special list, click Hanging. The measurement 0.5 inches symbol appears in the buy box. Select the measurement in the buy box and then type 0.2 to replace it.
I'm going to see if we can do it by the down arrow. If otherwise do, because I like to always challenge them. So let's see. No, I can't see. It's not letting me do it. So I got to click in here, get rid of the 5 and type a 2. So 0.2 inch. Okay. The 0 was there all along, so I think it's okay. And then type it, and then see if click away. Maybe say okay. Nope. Maybe they don't want the 0. So 0.2 and enter. All right, select the measurement in the buy box. Type 0.2. Get rid of the inch. Oh, okay.
Click OK.
All right, so I have to also get rid of the inch, even though they were the ones that had it there. I don't think well, maybe I did put it there. I didn't think I did though. Anyway, so
The dialog
pay
box
attention.
closes and Word formats the paragraph with a hanging indent of 0.2 inches.
Okay, so I did it the other way, so let's do it the same thing again. So they said first click down here, right? I can do it from here, but I went to this hanging indent right there and I moved it over to this first notch. I was just guessing that it would either be that one or the next one, but 0.2 seemed closer to this one than that one to me. So that's what I did and it worked. So this time though, I'll try to do what she just did. So she went into the paragraph launcher, okay? And then in the paragraph launcher, she said to go into the special, and we wanted to make it hanging, so we click hanging. And then you see they do have that 0.5 inch, and they did have the 0. So they really had everything, but when I replaced it, they didn't want the inch mark, and they didn't want the 0, I don't think. So I'm going to type it, though, as 0.2. Again, I just like to play with them and see what happens. 0.2 inch this way, and then enter. Oh, it just says incorrect. So go back over here again, paragraph launcher, and now hanging. And here, just get rid of everything. Just type 0.2, which is really, actually, you know what? See, it says create a 0.2 inch, but to do that, we have to do it by 0.2, apparently. So now I'm going to enter again. Oh, now it's not. What the heck did that person do? And I'm just going to do it the way I did it first. So hanging is this one. Okay, this one right here, and move it over to this. Oh, wait, that's taking both. Let's see. I want only the hanging. That's that one. Okay, it is taking the bottom one too. Oh, come on. What's going on now? What's going on now? It shouldn't take both. If I did this one here, first line indent, just move it. Yeah, it should just move that. So, well, I know it's wrong because I was testing it though. If I move just this, it's moving both. Interesting. Interesting. Let's try to make it move to the second one just in case. Oh, you know what? Also, you can do it here though. Let's try that. Okay. So this time between the two dots worked. Anyway, you do it to make sure that you can get it, okay? Because on the test, you only get 2 tries. In the apply here, you get to do it a bunch of times. Okay, update, and I'm sorry, I'm really going way too slow because I got to get moving. So I probably will have to cut back to 5 or 6 after this one. All right, update the bibliography. So they want me to update. So again, I go to references. I go to bibliography. Let's see, update. And it's, I guess because it's works cited, I'll just click works cited one more time. I'm not sure if that updates it or not. I'll try it. Nope. Let's see. Update the bibliography. So maybe I got to go into the bibliography and actually look at it. Insert, save selection, insert, update. Let's see if there's an update choice. So here is maybe manage sources. No. Update. Let me look for update. Mark, insert captions. I'm in references. That's where I need to be. Update. Manage. Edit and remove, search for new and preview. There's no launcher for this one, so it's got to be from in here. Let's just verify this one. No, it's not that. Update the bibliography. So in here, oh, bibliography. I bet it's this one. I'm seeing works cited there. Maybe this. Let me just click here. No. All right, got to do practice again. Let's see.
If you add or edit sources in a document that contains citations, update the bibliography so that it reflects the changes you made. Oh, I know where it is now. Stupid. I remember now. Yeah. Right-click any part of the bibliography.
Yes, I remember now. Okay.
A shortcut menu appears. Click
Okay.
Word updates the bibliography to display
Yep.
two
All
new
right.
sources that were recently added to the document.
All right. So we'll do the apply. Remember, you always have to do apply. So I went into bibliography from references again. Okay. And I was looking for update. But all you got to do is click on that. Okay. So if you click on it, you see update citations and bibliography. So then just click there and it's done. All right. That's definitely enough of that one. So that's 1 and 2. Get out of there. Let me get over to 3 and try to be a little bit faster now. So 3, creating a business letter training. So that one, remember, there was 12. The first one, there was 56. That's 68. And I said this one is 40 something, 43. 68 and 40 is 108, and 3 is 111. So we're at 111, but there's still 1 to go. All right. So in the space between in the news and heading, and the body text centered below the heading, insert a star. In the news, body text. Okay, so again, where the cursor is where they want me, in my opinion. All right, so in the space that they want me to insert. Anytime they say insert, you look for the insert tab. They want me to insert okay, it's a shape. So here, let me move this over here. So insert shape. Okay, so then in the shapes, they want to be a star, 10 points shape from the stars and banner. Stars and banner. Okay, here's stars and banner. And they want 10. I see here a 8. Here's a 10. Is it that one? Star 10 points. Star, yeah, it's that one. So that one. Okay, and now this is like draw it in when you see this kind of a plus sign. But they're saying below the heading, insert a star shape, make the shape approximately as wide as the heading. So here's the heading. So basically I'll just go under the heading, start where the I is, and more or less go over to the right to the S. That's probably enough. I can make it bigger by going down, but I think they want the starting under the I and going as far as the S, or at least close. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. All right. All right. Now, delete the Rockland Consulting text box at the beginning of the letter. All right, so this is a text box. How do you know it's a text box? Like if you click in here, it doesn't tell you anything, but you see these circles. That means you've inserted something. It's like resize handles, but we're not going to want to resize it. But if you want to delete something, so this is obviously a text box because you can see it's got all these handles on it, which tells us that they actually put that on the document. So I can't click in here, in other words, and delete. That won't do it. But if I click anywhere on the edge, now I've selected the text box, I can hit my delete and it'll delete. Okay? All right. Next, rotate the arrow so that it has a rotation of 0 degrees. So to do a rotation on something, you got to click on it. If you click on it, okay, you're then going to see a choice at the top of the ribbon, drawing tools. If it was a picture, it would be picture tools. So now I have to be up there somewhere. So here is my format for this. And all these things here are about formatting this. So rotate the arrow so that it has a rotation of 0 degrees. So I'm going to look for rotate in this area. So rotate, 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 rotate. So rotate so it has a rotation of 0. So they want it rotated up. So not rotate 90, not rotate left, not flip, more rotation options. Okay, let's see. So they want me rotate. They want it pointing straight up. In other words, like the arrow should be pointing right at that E, or maybe between the M and E. All right, so what am I doing? Let's see. It has a rotation. So I look for rotation. Okay, here's rotation of 0. There we go. So I just come in here and I either make this 0 or I change this to make it 0. I'm going to let this go down to 0 and see if that does it. So when I hit one more, so that should be 0. And now if I hit OK, it should be good. Yeah. And now it went straight up. Okay. All right, I probably also, I should go back and verify one more time. I don't really want to do all this, but I probably could also have just taken this thing here, oops, and rotate it from here like this. See how I'm turning it? But you'd have to know, as long as you're pretty good at like old math, like that's 0 where that arrow is pointing. And it's also though 360. So if you can envision this thing, like if I want it 90 degrees, it's like a clock. Three on the clock is 90. Okay. 6 on the clock is 180. 180, right? More or less there. And then 9 on the clock, meaning a watch, is 270. Maybe here higher than that. I'm not real good at there. That okay, 270. And then up here would either be 360 or 0, depending on which angle you're coming from. But either way, you can do it this way, and to me that's 0. Yeah, so you can do it that way too. Okay, but in terms of being safe, the other way, let us go exactly to the 0. All right. Okay. Now, number 4. I'm not going to do. I'll do 2 more maybe. Wrap text around the picture using the square shape, the square text wrap around the picture. So here again, you click the picture, and when you click the picture, okay, see up here there's picture tools, and picture tools has all these things, but they're saying wrap, text wrap, and text wrap is actually in here. Yeah, it's a layout. So I probably didn't need to do that this time. Oh, actually, I could have done it from here too. Yeah, but I'm always used to doing it from here, so this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to click here, and they want square text wrap. Oh, I even tell you. So first column, first row. With text wrapping, first column is this, first row is this. So this is the first column, and it's also the first row, and it's called square text, and it says square, so that's right. Okay, all right. Number 5. Oh, I'm only on module 3. I still got 4. Shoot. Okay. Select the 3 pictures and align them using the align top, and then distribute horizontally. Use the align selected objects option. Okay. So you click on a picture. Okay. And then you hold down your control key or your shift key. I think they'll both work. I'm going to hold down my control key. Click this one. See, now they're both selected. So keep the control key, the CTRL key, depressed, meaning keep it clicked, and then click this one. So now all 3 are selected. So that's done. Now they want me to align them. Okay. So align, I have to go into my picture tools, and here's align over here. So align them using align top, and then distribute horizontally. So here's align top, here's distribute horizontally. So, and then use the align selected. Okay, so there's align selected objects, there's an align top, distribute horizontally. So they're all there. Let's see. Select the 3 pictures. I've done that. Align them using align top and then distribute horizontally. But then it says use the align selected option. I think what this is saying is you got to use this one first, then align top, and then distribute horizontally. So that's the way I'm going to try it. But if not, I'll do one of the others. So they're all selected. Align. So I'm going to do align selected objects. That's what I'm going to try. All right. So it took that so far. Now, so align again. Now align the top. Okay, right. It did it, but then it bounced. Anyway, it looks like the tops are aligned. Okay, and then use and then distribute horizontally. Align, distribute horizontally. Did it. All right. Okay. All right. So this one. Apply the shape style moderate effect orange accent 2 of the shape styles gallery to the arrow. Wow. All right, so again, click the arrow or you can't do anything with it. So I clicked it, and then I want to make sure I'm on the drawing tools because that's probably where this is going to be, but I don't know for sure. Let's see, shape style. Okay, here's shape styles. Shape style moderate effect. It's in the shape styles gallery. That's shape fill. Shape styles gallery. That's oh wait, shape styles. It's either in here. That's orange outline. What are they saying? Orange accent 2. Orange. That's that orange accent 2. Apply the shape style moderate effect. That doesn't say moderate effect though. That doesn't. I'm going to go down this thing here to see. and see if this is, that's theme. Okay, wait, theme. It's shape style moderate effect. Presets. Presets theme style. So that's it. Ah, crap. See that? So I'm in there, and then I want to go into the format tools. And this time I'm going to click the launcher from shape styles. It says we are fetching whatever. This is fill. This is effects. Okay, that one. This is layout. I think it's this one. So this. Okay, here we go. So apply the shape style moderate effect. Orange accent 2 of the shapes style. You know, it says shape style gallery. I don't know. Dang it. Shape style gallery. Crap. Shape. I'm looking for words that are in here that say shadow. Let's click on shadow just to see. No, I just don't think it's in there. I think it's in that other thing. So in here, that's themes, and that's presets, but it says the shape style gallery, third column, fifth row of the shape style. Third column. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what that says. It's there, moderate effect orange accent 2. It's that, but it's in the theme style. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Maybe they didn't say which style. They just said in the gallery of styles or whatever. Okay, anyway, it's this. Okay, there. All right, okay. So I should probably do that one more darn time too. Sorry for always saying darn now. I apologize. I do not swear, by the way. I say like that, you know, say darn, shoot. No, I'm not going to do it again. You can watch the video again if you need to. All right, so this will be the last one. I've been doing 7, I think. So here, okay. Add a 3-point outline to the arrow shape using the orange accent color of the theme colors palette. Well, again, in here, in format. All right, now 3-point outline to the arrow shape. So arrow shape effects. Add an outline to it. Oh wait, shape outline. Let's see. Add a 3-point outline to the arrow shape using the orange accent 2 again. But are they saying weight? 3-point outline, not weight. It says 3-point, so here's 3-point. But I don't think I do this until I do the other step. Add a 3-point. Let's just see if I can do the 3-point from here. Okay, yeah, let me do that. So that part's done, I guess. And now I do the orange accent color 2 of the theme colors thing again, which was in here. And this one is specifically saying theme colors. 6th column, 1st row. So 1 column, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the 1st row is this one. Colored outline blue accent 5. No. Shoot. Orange accent 2, 6th column, 1st row. Orange accent 2. All right. 6th column. Columns are up and down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is definitely the 6th column. And the 1st row, rows go 1, 2, like that. So this is 6 and this is 1. This is it. Theme colors. Oh, theme colors. I'm in the wrong. Okay, so I'm in the wrong palette now. So get out of that one. Theme colors. Theme shape fill that. Colors. Text effects. Text effects. Color. Word art. Shape fill, shape outline, shape effects. Darn it all. Come on. Arrow shape. Text fill. Text. Okay, maybe this. Okay, text. This is in the theme. So again, 6th row, 6th column, 1st row. So this is the 1st row. So 6 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is orange accent. Okay, that's it. Okay, that one. Oh, you stupid thing. 3-point outline. All right, I clicked here and they're leaving me there. I think that means they're happy with that part. So 3-point outline to the arrow shape. But then, see, they're saying using the, so I don't know which one you do first, but the first time it did take the other. So I'm going to try orange accent to color, because it said shape style. Well, shape, arrow shape. Anyway, I came in here, and I went down here, and I went to 6. Wait, this is 6 column first row. I don't think I did that here. No, I did something else. Oh, I went to the point first, the arrow point, right? I went to, no, I went, yeah, in here, effects, layout, effects. No, I didn't go in here. Orange. Ah, man. All right, I'm just going to do this one with the with them telling me. So practice.
You can add an outline to a shape and change its color, weight, and line style. Click the shape to select it. Click the Drawing Tools Format tab.
I did that.
In the Shape Styles group, click the Shape Outline button.
Shape Outline. So in here, Shape Outline.
Word displays the Shape Outline gallery. Click the orange accent 2 outline color, 6th column, 1st row of the theme colors palette.
So 6th column, 1st row. So in there, and I did that one. Somehow I found that one. I did do that.
Word adds an outline to the shape.
Okay.
Click the Shape Outline button again.
Okay.
Point to weight.
Yeah, I remember.
Word displays a gallery of weights to apply to the outline. Word increases the weight of the outline to 3 point.
Okay, so I was pretty close. But anyway, in here, okay, and then in format, and then shape outline is all we need. So shape outline, and first one we picked the right color. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the right color. Okay. Then we did shape outline again. Oh, sorry, I should be looking at this. Okay, so I did the color, okay, but now I got to do the weight since I did that one first. And she said this is the way you go anyway. So here's the weight, okay. So then you go over, and we want the 3-point weight, and that's done. All right. So do it a couple times if you need to, and that is enough for that one. So now I've done. Oops, that was clicking another task. So now I've done 1, 2, and 3. Now I shall do module 4, the last module. Training again. Start again. Make it big. All right, so here there's 15. So 15 plus whatever I said before. I think it was, I don't remember what it was now in all honesty. But either way, I told you it's about 130. Wait, this is word, so it's 126. So it was 111, and then adding 15 gets it to 126. Okay. Delete the cover page. So to delete a cover page, you got to go into the cover pages. So that's in the design or the layout. Let's see, cover page. No, that's actually in the insert. In the insert, there's cover page, but they want me to delete it. But still, I got to go into the cover page to be able to delete it because I got to get there. So in the insert tab, and then down arrow for cover page, delete the cover, remove current cover page. There we go. All right. All right. Now, next one. In the document heading, expand the character spacing up to words project description by 1.2 points. Character space. Okay, so what that's going to do is make the point, like the space in between, 20% bigger. In other words, project description, which stops here, will maybe go over to about here. Like if I go down here to select it just to show, adding 20%, probably it would go to about where this is, like that. Maybe a little bit less than that, really. But it'll be bigger because they'll be putting spaces. All right, but how? All right, so in the document heading. I think that's a view. Let's see. In the document heading, expand the character spacing. Heading, come on, John. Heading, document heading. So it's not the view. Where the heck is heading? Heading. Think. Expand the character spacing. Let me just go in the Home tab just to verify what's in there. I mean, it might be in the launcher here. There's a lot of stuff, really. Yeah, it's in here. I think in the font group. So I want to make this 20% bigger, basically. I mean, the spaces. So it's not a text effect. It's not that. It's probably advanced. Character spacing. All right, so in the font dialog launcher and then here. Okay, so advanced project description. The words. Wait, did I select the words? Oh, okay, I didn't do that part. So I got to get out anyway. I got to get out. I can't get out. I got to shut it down. Okay, so first you have to select the text. So expand the character spacing up to words. Yeah, you got to first select the words, then you go into the launcher, then you go into advanced, and then in character spacing, we want to move the spacing then to expanded. So expanded, and then by 1.2 points. So click the up arrow, 1.2 points. Okay, that's what we do. And then it's going to be wider. See how, well, you can only see it for a few seconds, but anyway, it got wider. All right. Okay, I got to get this going. Excuse me. All right. Print only the second body paragraph. Carter employees to managers to technician. Carter employees to manager. Okay, so they want to print that section. Print only that in the document. Use all other default settings. So file print. And you know here, instead of all pages, it's going to be selection, print selection. And they said leave everything else as default. So I just click print, done. All right, number 4, demote the project plan. Oh, wait, demote the develop project requirements. Okay, so you develop project requirements is like way to the left. All these are smaller, so they want to make develop where the C and confirm, the C and coordinate, the I and identify. In other words, move this D to where these others start, and then this bullet will be demoted to whatever that kind of bullet is. All right, so demote. So that's there. So I go into demote. It's one of these. It's this. Oh wait, I got to go to the right one. So click where you need to be, develop. Okay, so at the beginning of that, and then increase the indent. Increase the indent means that's when we want, because that moves it in. If you do the decrease, then it's going to make it go to the left. We want it to go to the right to demote it. So that's this one in my mind anyway. Yeah. Oh, it didn't do it though. Oh, okay. I got to do another one now. Okay. So I did that, and then promote the planning. Yes. So planning is in bold. So they want that where the kickoff is. Okay. So this one will go the opposite way, which is this one then. Decrease the indent. Again, it's decrease because it's moving to the left. So that's taking away. So decrease. Done. All right. So if I do the same number, I got to get up to 7. Use the navigation pane to promote the heading. Works cited. Navigation pane. That's a view option. Navigation pane. I saw this actually. Okay, right here. So to show something, you have to put a check mark. So we want, yeah, now the navigation pane is showing. Okay, so use the navigation pane, and we want to promote. Promote means make bigger or more prominent. The heading works cited. The heading works cited. Okay, here's works cited. So click it. Oh shoot. Wait. Let me think. Use the navigation pane. Here's the navigation pane. To promote the heading, works cited. Works cited. So why couldn't I click on it to do that? Promote. Do I have to right click? Okay, right click. Oh, dang it. Okay, so right click on works cited. I want to promote it. So right click on that. So first I did view navigation pane, and then I want to promote. I right clicked on works cited, promote it. And now I see it move to the left. Okay. All right, and then demote current situation. So this one is to the left. See, the same as measures of success and works cited, but now this one should go to where like background, objectives, project plan, and project team, that stuff is. So project, current situation. So right click on this one and demote. There we go. All right. Number 6, sort the bulleted list in ascending alphabetical order. So here's the bulleted list. So I think here I'd have to select the list. Okay. And then sort. Oh, here, A through Z. Okay, so sort, they want in ascending. A through Z means ascending. So that's what we want. So we click on this, or we click on this. Which one? No, that's the paragraph tag. So they click on this one. Oh, okay, so sort by ascending alphabetical order. Sort by, Sort by ascending alphabetical order. No, wait, what did they do? Sort the bulleted list in ascending, alphabetic order, right. So all right, so we don't want that. Well, first we want ascending. And we want, no, we don't want that. Paragraphs, headings, field 1. Paragraphs or headings? Shoot, I don't know. I mean, I guess each of them are called paragraphs, so it may be this way. So I'll just say okay. Yeah, okay. So that was it. So let's go back just to make sure on that one, even though we're going backwards again. So sort paragraphs. So sort the list. First, you have to select the list. Okay, so select it, and then this is A through Z. So you click it, and then you want alphabetical ascending is what that means, from A through Z. And then we said okay. Okay. All right. Number 7, last one. Without clicking and dragging, change the height of the team member row to exactly 0.4 inches. Team member row. So here is a row. Yeah, that's a row. So they want it 0.4 inches high without clicking and dragging. I think, and then change the width of the team member column to 1.5 inches. So they want this column 1.5 inches and the height of that row 0.4 inches. I think we're going to do it through the table properties, but first I'm going to always check right click. So right click, okay, let's see. Right click, so without clicking and dragging, I mean, technically I just did a click, so maybe this is wrong, but I'm not dragging. Change the height of the team member row. So if I click on table properties, which would be the same as clicking on that, but anyway, I'll try it here anyway. So table properties, yeah, here's the row height. So row 0.4 inches. Am I on the right row? I think I clicked in here, but I don't know for sure. Because right now it says 0.13. So they're saying 0.4. Let's see if I go up to 0.4, if that ends up being right. Okay. And then change the width. Oh, make that exactly. So exactly. And then, and then change the width of the column. So then go here. And it's the same column. Make the width 1.5. 1.5. And preferred. I think that's it. So, okay. Oh, all right. I'll try this way. So clicking here, but it's still clicking. I don't think they want any clicking. You know what? So I can just go. I mean, it's a bit long. I'm just going to go ahead and click here. Oh, sorry, not to click there. Do the, where am I? Practice. Okay. Click.
Specify exact dimensions for table rows and columns to ensure the table fits in the space allotted. You can also use exact measurements when you want 2 or more tables to look the same. Place the insertion point in the team member cell.
I definitely did that.
The Table Tools tabs appear on the ribbon. You can change the size of both the row and the column associated with this cell.
Okay.
Click the Table Tools Layout tab on the ribbon.
But you know, so it is clicking though.
In the cell size group, click the height text box, type 0.4 and press enter. Word adjusts the row height to the new dimensions.
Layout.
In the cell size group, click the width text box, type 1.5 and press enter. Word adjusts the column width to the new dimension as specified.
Okay. All right, so apply. Again, you click in here. The cell we want to be in is this row here. And then in the layout, we change the height and we change the width. The height we change to 0.4. So click in here, she said, and just type point and the 4. You don't need to put the quote marks. That'll take it, so enter. Excuse me. And then on the team member column, we're already still in the same spot. So this is obviously taller now. The 0.4 inch kicked in. And then we click here and make this 1.5, 1.5, and again, enter, and that's it. All right, so that is it, guys. I'm going to finally end this thing. But I mean, it's a lot of work. And if you notice, I only used the practice or whatever, maybe 4 times total, but out of 28 tasks. And I may not have done it 4 times. It may have been 3. But either way, it is what it is. So I hope you have fun doing this. It's a lot of work, but you guys can do it.